Ask for a camel when you expect to get a goat. Don't set out on a journey using someone else's donkey. If money were to be found up in the trees, most people would be married to monkeys. The eyes do not carry the load, but they know what the head can carry. The lizard had the tree in mind before challenging the dog to a fight. Take good care of your neck. Neck ornaments are not difficult to find. When you see a rat running into a fire, then you know that what it is running away from is hotter than the fire. In a caravan, it is the first camel who delays the rest. However, the last one gets all the beatings. A rooster is not expected to crow for the whole world. He who doesn't clean his mouth before breakfast always complains that the food is sour. Ears that do not listen to advice accompany the head when it is chopped off. The lazy man doesn't work twice. Your ride's a tiger is afraid to dismount. The best way to eat an elephant in your path is to cut him up into little pieces. An empty stomach is not a good political advisor. Do not follow the path. Go where there is no path and begin the trail. If while climbing a tree you insist on going beyond the top, the earth will be waiting for you. A roaring waterfall does not hear the water. To get lost is to learn the way. The bee is the keeper of the garden. No matter how tall the mountain, it cannot block the sun. The elders of the village are the boundaries. Milk and honey have different colors, but they share the same house peacefully. You cannot run from your shadow. One who plants trees, knowing that he will never sit in their shade, has at least started to understand the meaning of life. One who causes others misfortune also teaches them wisdom. Pretend you are dead, and you will see who really loves you. Where there is no shame, there is no honor. Family names are like flowers, they blossom in clusters. Fear no forest because it is dense. An elephant can never be hidden in a sack. You strike a woman, you strike rock. If you close your eyes to facts, you will learn through accidents. Coffee and love taste best when hot. The greatest of wealth is contentment. Those who watch rain must also accept the mud. Children are the reward of life. Little by little, grow the bananas. Gold should be sold to the one who knows the value of it. Do not let the belly make you worthless. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. You cannot tell a hungry child that you gave him food yesterday. A stream that forgets its source will surely dry up. Even the best dancer on the stage must retire sometime. A tree cannot stand without roots. He who loves the vase loves also what is inside. The water that you will drink tomorrow, do not throw away today. Cross the river in the crowd, and the crocodile won't eat you. An old man sitting on a stool, sees farther than a young man on top of a tree. Love is like a baby. It needs to be treated tenderly. There is no smoke without fire. Eat when the food is ready. Speak when the time is right. He who learns teaches. If you pick up one end of the stick, you also pick up the other. The man with too much ambition cannot sleep in peace. So many little things makes a man love a woman in a big way. When a king reigns, it is thanks to the people. When a river sings, it is thanks to the stones. A person is a person through other people. When two elephants fight, it is the grass that gets trampled. You does not look ahead, always remains behind. You cannot know the good within yourself if you cannot see it in others. A single bracelet does not jingle. You always learn a lot more when you lose than when you win. Rising early makes the road short. What you help a child to love can be more important than what you help him to learn. Even an ant can hurt an elephant. If you thinks he is leading and has no one following him, he's only taking a walk. Where a woman rules, stream run uphill. He who cannot dance will say, the drum is bad. Is not enough to be in the right place at the right time. You should also be the right person in the right place at the right time. Ingratitude is sooner or later fatal to its author. The best way to eat an elephant in your path is to cut them up into little pieces. A wise man does not test the depth of water with both feet. A man's wealth may be superior to him. Better little than too little. Those who are born on top of the anthill take a short time to grow tall. Laughter is external, but happiness resides with them. When a strong man sends a message, he sends it with a weak man. If love is a sickness, patience is the remedy. Rain does not fall on one roof alone. There are no shortcuts to the top of the palm tree. Birds of a feather flock together. If you can't resolve your problems in peace, you can't solve war. Do not look where you fell, but where you slipped. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping in a closed room with a mosquito. Unity is strength, division is weakness. No matter how full the river, it still wants to grow. Prepare now for the solutions of tomorrow. The bee is the doctor of flowers. Every morning a lion wakes up. It knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle, or it will starve. An army of sheep led by a lion can defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. When you follow in the path of your father, you learn to walk like him. Wisdom is not like money to be tied up and hidden. No matter how long the night, the day is sure to come. If an arrow has not entered deeply, then its removal is not hard. Only a wise person can solve a difficult problem. What is bad luck for one man is good luck for another. No matter how big a child is, he cannot deny that he was once carried on the back of a woman. By crawling, a child learns to stand. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. All heads are the same, but not all thoughts are the same. Those who are absent are always wrong. He is a fool whose sheep runs away twice. It knows it must run faster than the fastest lion, or it will be killed. By the time the fool has learned the game, the players have dispersed. One head alone does not go into council. A stranger does not skin a goat before its owner. If we put a hammer in every person's hand, could they all become blacksmiths? You learn how to cut down trees by cutting them down. When a king has good counselors, his reign is peaceful. The shepherd may not leave his flock. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. When you see a woman sitting with her legs open, never tell her to close them because you don't know her source of fresh air. You cannot force a chicken to drink. The snake moves without legs, but it gets there. The wise create proverbs for fools to learn, not to repeat. What you learn is what you die with. Speak softly and carry a big stick. You will go far. The average duration of sexual intercourse for most couples is around 5-7 minutes. A roaring lion kills no game. When the shepherd comes home in peace, the milk is sweet. If you educate a man, you educate one individual, but if you educate a woman, you educate a family. The friends of our friends are our friends. It is not the cook's fault when the cassava turns out to be hard and tasteless. One camel does not make fun of the other camel's hump. Silence is the best answer to a fool. It doesn't matter whether you're the lion or gazelle. When the sun comes up, you'd better be running. If a blind man says he will throw a stone at you, he probably has his foot on one. Birds sing, not because they have answers, but because they have songs. When a fish rots, the head stinks first. The spring is not thirsty at all. When the mouse laughs at the cat, there's a hole nearby. Nobody is born wise. A child does not laugh at the ugliness of his mother. Discord between the powerful is a fortune for the poor.